Other news now with the election less than 2 weeks away. We're sitting down with St. Lucie County Sheriff candidate Stephen Giordano. We're asking him very direct questions about his time as a deputy and also an internal affairs report that concluded he associated with criminals.
Giordano denies he did anything wrong, and he quit that job one day after that report was released. This is the first time in the decade since he has sat down to do an interview about what happened. Investigative reporter Dave Bohman has the exclusive tonight. Dave?
Shannon, honey, I looked at more than 100 pages of Stephen Giordano's personnel record, including that critical internal affairs report. It's from nearly 10 years ago, and Giordano calls almost all of its findings false.
Politics don't matter to me. I'm people over politics.
Stephen Giordano worked as a deputy at the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office from 2005 until he resigned in 2015 following an internal affairs investigation.
A lot of false allegations were made, and I'm here to make sure that this does not happen to anyone else ever again.
Now he's the Democratic nominee for sheriff, running to lead the department he left. Giordano agreeing to sit down with me to talk about those allegations from an internal affairs report that cited him for association with criminals, specifically for associating with a man who the report says was involved in the sale of cocaine and prescription pills. I checked that man's background. I found he had been convicted of 10 drug-related felonies, the last one in 2016. I pressed Giordano about the relationship.
We grew up in this community. There's a lot of people here that know a lot of people. I don't know everybody's background.
But as you grew up with him, wouldn't you know?
I didn't say I grew up with him. We grew up together in the community.
The IA report cites another man with approximately 20 criminal charges who was living at Giordano's home for a few months. I dug into that individual's record. I found he was convicted of misdemeanors, DUI, and traffic charges from 1999 to 2007.
I think he painted my house. He was a friend of a friend.
He never lived with you?
I think he maybe stayed there 2 nights because he was painting the house.
The report also found Giordano was assisting a local bondsman in locating a fugitive while off duty. The IA report finds Giordano admitting he was paid $100 for his help.
No, I never helped him catch anybody to skip bond. I was never on duty. I was never in uniform. That was also a false allegation.
Giordano submitted his letter of resignation the day after the sheriff's office released its internal affairs report.
Why quit? Why not fight?
It's not that I quit. I give him 10 years of my livelihood, from 23 to 33, the best years of my life, to this agency. I was being mistreated, I felt, and disrespected through the agency, through all these BS allegations.
Stephen Giordano's personnel records also show he received high marks on performance evaluations working as a deputy, and commendations like this one in 2010 for his work on the jail's crisis intervention team that led to an increase in officer safety and decreased incidents involving the mentally ill in our jail. Giordano recently worked as a security officer at the FPL nuclear power plant in St. Lucie County. He says he quit that job to run for sheriff. Back to you.